Imagine this for a minute. All what is happening right now with generative AI is in fact a simple rebranding of an upgrade, nothing more. Remember that what was called evolutionary in one part was the fact that the generative AI was presented in the form of a chat. You communicate with the model as if you were talking to a machine, but using natural language. And in other parts, the chat can be about any subject. And this was possible at first with the new developed AI model GPT-3 to become later GPT-4. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformers Model. So we are talking here deep learning, nothing more. Now, the degree of correctness of the model and the wide variety of subjects it can tackle is possible in part with the huge data used and the set of huge models used for its training. That also implies a huge number of training parameters. So I think that I can say that is actually an upgrade. For the highlights of this week's news, we have Meta that is considering the use of chatbots to keep users on the new launched third platform. Chatbots are an old concept, but the difference here is that they will be personality-driven AI chatbots. The simple old chatbot upgraded. But what may be really different this time is its use. Usually, chatbots are mostly used to assist users when they visit a commercial or a service provider website in the ultimate goal to convert them to customers. Meta, for now, wants to use them to simply keep the users on the platform. Will it be there a conversion goals later? I don't know. Meta also made the news this week for another reason, is about releasing its audio generative models. The new thing about them is that they are open source. Before talking about the other news, I want just to share a thing about machine learning and AI in general. I have this weird feeling about the way AI is approached. I feel that the goal is in some way how to do what a human being is capable of in order to replace it. By replacing it, I mean taking care of the tasks that he has to tackle. Let's pause a minute here and approach AI differently. If instead of trying to create machines that resemble us, we instead think of machines that assist us. Instead of replicating what is the human being is capable of, the machines will be here to offer what the human being is missing. Take, for example, our lack of ability to learn from our own mistakes. To tackle this issue, the AI that we will create will be capable of detecting repetitive patterns at different scales and at different degrees of abstraction. Concerning the automation issue, of course, we want machines to learn and replicate our processes, but in fact, we want more and we want different. We want it not only to replicate our defined processes to accomplish certain tasks, but we want it to be able to detect the flaws on these protocols and to enhance them. In fact, we want the machines to help us finish our designs. We also want the learning to be a temporary transition instead of a permanent behavior. Since we will progress and transition through time, our machines should be able to do it with us too. So the machines should be here to complement us instead of replacing us. This way, we can finally be able to be the persons we meant to be. This being said about my point of view about machine learning, let's talk about the rest of the news. Surprisingly, the upgrade is still on the menu. For example, Apple that is planning to use new CPUs for its watches and the new upgrades for Samsung Fold phones that were revealed in this week during Unpacked event. So this is an upgrade that calls itself so. Material, of course, but at least here there is no ambiguities. There's also rebranding in the news, but I don't know if there is an upgrade or not. There is this traditional non-dessert company Jell-o that changed its logo. There is also the Big Brother TV show that reveals its new logo too. Talking about it, I suddenly remember scenes I saw in the internet about that show. They were filmed during the period of the COVID pandemic, and in these scenes, the participants were being informed about the virus, its progress, and the measures taken worldwide to stop its progression. Now, I wonder how would ChatGPT answer the concerns and the questions of the scientists, the politics, and the population during this time of the pandemic. Would its answers have been similar to the ones given by us, the human? I hope not.